What's up, Seahorse Army? Happy spooky season! So yeah, it is October. Of course, it is Halloween season. And I have to apologize. I will not be doing a custom Halloween doll this year. I know, I'm sorry. I can hear you already in the comments. Things just did not work out. There was a lot of things going on this year. I just didn't have time. Full disclosure, I was originally part of a collaboration, but I did have to pull out of that because of everything that was going on. I just was not able to work on the custom doll and get it done in time for Halloween. Part of it is because of this kitchen that I'm in. We expanded our kitchen last year. This giant room that I'm in right now is like one big combined kitchen, dining room, living space. It used to be all separate. We had our living room, we had a small dining area and a kitchen, and then we had an additional outdoor like add-on room out there, and that used to be my studio, my workspace. I had a desk set up there, and that's where I would film a lot of my custom doll videos. Since that has gone away, I don't really have the space that I had before to work on custom dolls or for storage. So it's just been a little difficult finding the space or like the motivation to do stuff, knowing that I didn't have a space to like work on the doll and like leave everything there until I come back to it. I don't know. It's a lot of different things, because then on top of that, I also had things going on. We did our yard sale last weekend. The weekend before was the World Doll Day show. The weekend before that, I was getting ready for the World Doll Day show. So, and there was stuff even before that. So it was just like this snowball. Plus I started a new job. So I'm working and I have a lot less time than I did before. So it was just like a lot of stuff. It's excuses. I could have started earlier. I could have made it work. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. So I'm really sorry. And I'm so sorry to those of you that I was in the collaboration with. Of course, they were very understanding and very supportive. I'm definitely looking forward to their videos, and I'm definitely going to be sharing their videos and stuff. So when they come out, you should go check them out. But what I will be doing though, is I will be doing some Halloween themed unboxings this season. So today I am going to be taking a look at some Illy dolls. We've got the new Illy dolls. I just went out this morning and did a doll hunting video. That's probably already up on my channel by the time you're seeing this video. But I got the new Illy dolls. This one is the I Heart Nightmare Before Christmas doll. I've also got the I Heart Maleficent. So, you know, we got some Disney villains going. And then I've got the I Heart Hocus Pocus, which this is the one I'm the most excited for. Also, you're probably wondering like why I'm filming out here in the kitchen instead of my bedroom like I normally do. I have the house to myself this weekend, so that's great. My parents have gone to Monterey for the weekend, so I am taking full advantage of it. I'm dragging everything out here, and I am doing a bunch of unboxings. I'm gonna be unboxing these. I've got some Monster High dolls. I have a whole pile of dolls in my room. I wanna try and get through as many as I can this weekend. As many as I can this weekend. So that's the goal. I even have behind me the Disney limited edition dance series. Because they're new dolls, I want, hey, will you two, I'm trying to record a video. These dogs are sitting here playing and being distracting. I'm gonna throw you outside. You can go play outside. Anyway, so yeah, I have the limited edition Disney dance series dolls behind me. I will be unboxing and reviewing those. Because they're brand new dolls, I wanted to do them early to get the videos up sooner, but that didn't work, and I want to focus on Halloween themed things. So that's why I'm going to be focusing on these. I do have some other Halloween dolls that I'm really excited for. Those will be coming up at the end of the month. And then I'll probably review and unbox those in November. So anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at these Illy dolls. Let's get started on the review. Okay, so I don't know how I want to do these. Do I want to do in-box for all of them and then out-of-box for all of them? Or do I want to do one doll at a time, in-box, then out-of-box, and then move on to the next doll? I don't know, because I'm going to start doing more of these videos where I'm reviewing like multiple dolls in one video. Let me know in the comments what you prefer. Should I do them all in box and then unbox them all? Or should I do like focus on one doll at a time so you can kind of skip through the video to see just the one doll you want to look at? Let me know what you think in the comment section. I think for the sake of this video, I'm going to do them all in box. I'll get them unboxed and then I'll do them all out of box. So just for the sake of ease. Now, let's go ahead and look at Maleficent first. So the boxes, now these are the ones from Jakks Pacific. And the boxes are nice and open on the sides and everything. We haven't seen the Disney Store ILY Dolls for a while. And I believe they've been discontinued. I don't know. We did just get a limited edition or collector doll that is in the Illy style, but it's the Disney Store Illy style with the inset eyes and everything. And she's dressed as like one of the Mouseketeers, I believe, from like the Mickey Mouse Club or whatever. It's really cool and I want that doll, but it's $100. So I don't know if I'm gonna get it. If I find it at Disneyland when I go to Disneyland in December, maybe I'll get it as a souvenir. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so yeah, pretty much the only dolls, the ILY dolls that we have now are from Jakks Pacific, which I'm okay with. I prefer the painted eyes and the nylon hair. Hopefully they have nylon hair. All of the Jakks Pacific dolls so far have. But anyway, so for each of these packaging, we have a logo down here. We have artwork of the character they're inspired by down in the corner, as well as on the side. So here's Maleficent. Here is for Nightmare Before Christmas. There's a focus on Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie. There is Zero and everything, but the picture for the character they decided to go with is Jack Skellington. Along with like some of the accessories, like obviously her bag and then on the shirts and stuff. And then there's Oogie Boogie on that shirt. And then for the last one, we've got the Hocus Pocus doll. So of course we have the Sanderson sisters here. And I love this artwork, it's so cute. I love these little caricatures of them, so cute. Of course on the back, we have pictures of the dolls in different looks. You know, they have the first look, which is what they're in the box. The second full outfit, and then they have kind of like a hybrid, like a mix-up, so you're supposed to be able to mix and match with these dolls. Let me just show you. Here is the one for the Nightmare Before Christmas, and I do apologize for the glare. I've got like all the windows and doors open, so natural lighting is coming in. But anyway, but yeah, so here are the different looks for the Nightmare Before Christmas doll. And then finally, of course, here is the Maleficent doll. I love this hoodie. I love that it has little horns. I think that's so cute. But anyway, so here are their outfits. I'm thinking for all three of these dolls, I prefer their first outfit that they're wearing over their second outfit. I don't know. But even still, I do like all the outfits for all of them. So there is that. All right. I'm actually going to get them out of the box really quick. Let me do that off camera. And then when we come back, we'll take a look at the dolls a little bit closer and more in detail without the glare from the plastic. Let me do that. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I've got the dolls out of the box, finally, after all. These boxes are not the easiest to unbox. They're not the worst. I have definitely had to deal with worse. Barbie Extra, Fail Fix. There's a couple others I can't think of right off the top of my head. But these were not that easy to unbox, unfortunately. One thing I did want to point out that I noticed is these are considered to be deluxe dolls. And I don't know if it's different from the other versions. I never really paid attention. But as I was unboxing, like here's the back, but on the back here, I'm going to turn it upside down. You can see here, let me zoom in. It says that this is the Maleficent Deluxe Fashion Doll. So, and then the one for, where is it? Hocus Pocus. This one, same thing. So, yeah, I didn't realize that. I just happened to notice that while I was unboxing them. Figured I'd point that out. So, but I guess technically there are like the budget ones where they're in a more slim package and they only come with one outfit. So I guess that's the difference. These come with two full outfits. So anyway, let's start with the Maleficent. So, all right. So here is the Maleficent doll. She looks so cool. All of these dolls look really cool, but I am obsessed with her color scheme. I love the purple and green together. The hair is super soft, by the way. It is nylon, so it is similar to Rainbow High or LOL OMG, stuff like that. It is really nice hair. There is product in the ends though. So there is a little bit of hair gel in the ends. I think it just, while it was in the packaging, they wanted it to stay nice and not to flop all over, so they put some hair gel in. But up here where there is no product, it is really soft. So I do really like it. Here's her sunglasses. Hold on, let me do this. I want to zoom in. It's a little easier for me to show her face. But anyway, so this is what she looks with her sunglasses. They are being held on with rubber bands, but let's go ahead and reveal her face. Ta-da! She is so pretty. Now there is a little bit of a dent where the rubber band, or I'm sorry, where the sunglasses were being pushed on her face, you know, since it was there the whole time she was in the box. But you could, if you do a boil wash and dunk her head in boiling water, or maybe even just heat up the doll's head with a hair dryer, it might go away. You know, when you heat up the vinyl, it'll kind of go back to its original shape. But luckily, she looks pretty good. Her face screening is good. I'm not seeing any wonkiness or anything like that. So I did luck out, even though I couldn't see her eyes because of her sunglasses. Since I'm zoomed in, I'll show you. She does have earrings, and they are wings. Now I'm noticing that there is like a wing motif on this doll a lot. So there's also some here on her jacket. So what I'm wondering, this says I Heart Maleficent. I'm wondering if this is also incorporating the live action Maleficent, even though on the box, the picture was of the animated Sleeping Beauty Maleficent. So I don't know. It could be the wings of her raven, because she has that raven. Is that raven like her familiar? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Sleeping Beauty, but she has her pet raven, and that could be where the wings are, you know, like to represent the raven. Moving down, so well, okay, before I move down, like obviously she's got dark brown hair. It's a little bit wavy, not curly, not straight, just a little wavy. Could do with the boil wash. And then there's 2 streaks of purple in the front, which I love. I love that when there's just a little accent of color like that. But moving down to her outfit, this outfit is so cool, and I understand why they call it a deluxe doll, because this is actually really good quality. The outfit has great fabric choices. Like this feels like denim. Like it might be more of a chambray or something, I don't know, but like it's a thin denim and you know, to make her jeans, which I love. And there's these flames like painted on the front, which is a really cool look. And I love the fit of these. They're like a wide leg or like a boot leg or what, a bell bottom, whatever you want to call it, you know, but the pants are really cool, the jeans. She's got this cute camisole underneath. It's like a lime green with sparkles on it, which I'm obsessed with. I love this tank top or camisole, whatever it is. And then over it, she has this really cool jacket, and it's a leather jacket basically with this faux leather. It feels really nice. Like it's a really nice quality. The only thing is I'm worried that in the future, this might be the kind of material that ends up flaking later. Like in 10 years, 20 years, who knows? And maybe it won't. Maybe they're using a better material than Barbie used to use back in the 90s. Who knows? But it feels like faux leather. Like it's a really nice material. And it has all of these like things painted on it, pictures. It says Maleficent right here in green. It's got a motif of Maleficent's horns right there. Once again, kind of looks like the live action one. Then you've got a hand holding a rose or a flower, I don't know. But yeah, and then what does it say on here? Oh, I love that. It says, nobody can control me, and then growing wild. So yeah, nobody can control me right here, and then growing wild right there. Anything on the back? Nope, there's nothing on the back. And then all these pieces for the clothing are all separate. They were attached, like right here, down to her pants by the little plastic ties, but I did cut those. She also came with this backpack, which has the dragon, really cool. And it's like a backpack style, so she can wear that. And then that comes down to her shoes. So her shoes are these like platform sneakers. They kind of look like Converse, but like they're all one color kind of, with the black sole that is like really tall. And then it has the M on the side for Maleficent. And that's pretty much it for the first outfit. I am kind of obsessed with this outfit, and I want to steal this top and use it for a Tinkerbell doll, because I think that would go great for a Tinkerbell Disney bound on a doll. But I love the outfit as it is together, so I don't really want to take pieces away from this because she looks so good. But anyway, it is what it is. Oh, articulation. I'll show you the articulation for this doll. It's the same for all of the dolls, but basically there is movement at the head. You can turn the head and tilt it. There is a bend at the shoulder, elbow, and also the wrist. And then she can sit down. Obviously, there is a hip joint. Oh, these dolls can do the splits. And there is a joint at the knee as well as the ankle. There's also ankle joints. So that is 13 points of articulation. Now I'm gonna set her there. Here is her second outfit. She comes with this hoodie that says Maleficent, and it has like the horns behind it. And then there's also these little felt horns that stick up, which is really cute. Then there's this skirt. I thought it was shorts for a second, but it is a skirt. And what's cool about the skirt is it has like studs, and all of the studs or whatever, metallic spots, whatever, are Maleficent's horns, except one of them is a hidden Mickey. Hold on, let me zoom in. I gotta show you. Look there's a hidden Mickey. So that is one thing I forgot to mention before with the Jakks Pacific dolls. They usually throw in a hidden Mickey here or there. So, which is one of my favorite things about these. I love that there's a hidden Mickey somewhere in the design of their outfit. So I have to keep an eye out. I did not see any on the main outfit. I don't think I missed any. Well, there is a little Mickey Mouse imprint on the side of the shoes right here. So you can see, there we go. There's Mickey right there. But other than that, I don't think there was any other hidden Mickey. Oh my gosh, I just made a liar of myself. There's literally one right there on her sleeve. Part of the, like, it's in the flames, kind of. So that is so cute. I love when they do that. Those little hidden Mickeys and everything. So her second outfit also has a hidden Mickey. So that's really cool. Both outfits have at least a hidden Mickey. And then she has this little necklace. It is a silver chain necklace with a rose for the pendant. I'm assuming as like a callback to Briar Rose, you know? So there we go. So that's the necklace that the second outfit comes with. The shoes are, well, boots really, are these magenta or burgundy kind of colored combat boots that look like they have studs on the toes, and they have like kind of a platform as well, and then the straps and buckles on the sides. There's not a lot of painted details, although the studs are painted silver, which I appreciate, and the sole is painted black. Also underneath the pattern under her shoe, it's her horns over and over. I love that. With her second outfit, she also got a purse. So this is the purse that she got. It has Maleficent's horns here. And then what's on the back? Oh, it's just swirls. And it has the Illy logo. And then there's also another Mickey right there. Let me zoom in so you can see this. There we go. So there's Mickey right there. And then there's the Illy logo. Here's the other side close up so you can see the horns. And this is a functional purse. It does open, so you can technically put stuff in her purse. Each of the dolls came with a ring. All of the ILY dolls, or at least the deluxe ones, I guess, come with a ring. So the new ones for this series kind of look like a gemstone, like they're cut like a gemstone, basically. But they are like a solid color, and they're just really glossy. The one that came with Maleficent is black. The one that came with the I Heart Nightmare Before Christmas has a metallic green ring, which I think this is probably my favorite out of the three, just because I love this color. And then the one that came with the Hocus Pocus doll is a burgundy color. And I'm just now realizing a lot of these like pieces are kind of, you can mix and match with the green, purple, burgundy, you know, like the color schemes for all three of these dolls kind of have a little bit of mix and match qualities to it, because like purple, you know, like burgundy, you know, there's a lot of that happening. So I actually kind of appreciate that. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and move on to the next doll, which is the I Heart Nightmare Before Christmas doll. She is so pretty. Look at her face. I love her piercing blue eyes. There we are. Is that blue or is that purple? I think it's blue. Yeah, compared to her shirt. Her shirt is purple, so I think her eyes are more blue. But anyway, she's just so pretty. And I love that her hair is two-toned. It's got like green underneath. I think they might have been kind of inspired by Billie Eilish from like a couple years ago for this doll. I don't know, I could be wrong, I could be making this up. But it's kind of just got like the color underneath anyway. And I love the color combination because her main color hair is like a dark brown and then underneath is this lime green, which I'm in love with. She has this bucket hat. This bucket hat is like a light kind of pale burgundy color, and then it's got Jack Skellington on the front. It is attached to her head. I'm gonna leave it attached for right now because I think it looks good. I don't want to remove it because I don't know if it'll sit this nicely if I undo those. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. But moving down to her outfit, oh, she does not have any earrings, by the way. She's not wearing any earrings or necklace. She came with a necklace for her second outfit, but she doesn't have them for her first. Anyway, just like the other doll, her outfit is 3 separate clothing pieces. She has the outer jacket, which is like this cute distressed denim jacket that's like a patchwork, or not patchwork, what's the word where it's like they just use different shades and colors of denim to get, maybe it's patchwork, I don't know. But it's really pretty. They have like a lot of different shades of denim. It's printed on details, but it still looks cute. The material is really nice, although some of the details like the stitching and stuff are printed on, which is fine on doll scale. The rest of it's really good quality, so I'm not mad at it. She does have a flap here for a faux pocket and a little button. No, the buttons are printed on. The buttons are printed on. The collar up here is kind of a raw hem, which is fine. I'm not mad at it. And then all over the jacket are these different patches. Like here's Sally and a heart. You've got Jack Skellington right here, and then something, what does it say? Oh, let's Oogie. Or no, yeah, let's Oogie. You'd think it'd say let's boogie, but it doesn't. It says let's Oogie. Oogie boogie. And then Scary Love. And let's see here. On this side, we've got some dice because Oogie Boogie is a gambling man. He's got the dice, you know, for the big roulette table at the end. And then you've got Zero over here. Love that. I love that they included Zero. And then there's also, what does this say? Oh, Play Dead. So like Zero and then Play Dead because, you know, your dog, you tell him to play dead. Anyway, is there anything on the back? Yes, there is. Okay. So she's got a couple tombstones on her elbows. There's a purple one. Here's a white one. And then there's more patches. So there's a skull with wings. There is Oogie Boogie's silhouette in the moon right there. And then this says Full Spirit, which is really cool. I love that there's additional printed details on the back, even though you don't normally see that. I do appreciate that. Under the jacket, she has a oversized short sleeve t-shirt. So it is a little oversized on her, but I like that. And it's a short sleeve t-shirt. It almost looks like a turtleneck, but that's just because instead of cutting it, they have an actual like hem there for a t-shirt, and it looks a little bulky, but that's okay. But yeah, so it's just a purple t-shirt, kind of like an acid wash style t-shirt, and it has a graphic that says, everyone likes to boogie, and it's got a picture of Oogie Boogie right there, along with here in Boogie is one of the toys that Jack Skellington gave one of the kids on Christmas that day. So that's really cute. Underneath, she's wearing these kind of like bike shorts or just fitted legging shorts that are vertical stripes. It's like black and white stripes, kind of a callback to Jack Skellington's outfit since it's all black and white striped. And then moving down to finish off her outfit, you've got these really cool boots that I like. They're kind of like utility boots or work boots or some whatever kind you want to call them, but they're black. And then the soles are painted lime green. I think out of all 3 of these dolls, this doll has my favorite color scheme. The purple with the lime green. I'm obsessed. I love it. And I really like the way it's styled. This is very much giving me a 90s vibe. I think all three of these are. I kind of started saying it earlier, but all three of these dolls are kind of giving me a 90s vibe to their style, and I'm here for it. I love that style. I love that vibe. All right, I'm gonna set her over here so she's a little out of the way and everything. By the way, the articulation is the same. I already went over it with the first doll, so I'm not gonna bother doing it. She has that same 13 points of articulation. Oh, also she does come with a backpack for her first outfit. It is a Jack Skellington backpack with purple straps. Love this. It is also functional. It does open, so you can put things in it. Love that. So I'm just gonna set that there. Now, her second outfit, here we go. Oops, what did I drop? Oh, no, okay, we're good. It was one of the little plastic ties that hold it in. Anyway, here's the second outfit. She has these jeans that are kind of a straight leg jean with a lime green t-shirt. Now, I love this t-shirt because it's lime green. It's got Jack Skellington on it. The graphic says, cheers to fears, scares in the air. There we go. Big smile, big grin from Jack Skellington. And it feels like actual t-shirt material. I love that. It's not that cheap plasticky material that we get on like the Fashionistas dolls and stuff. This is like actual t-shirt material. And because of that, they have to hem the edges. So they did, I don't know what this is called. I know there's a name for it, but they did purple stitching to hem the edges of the neckline as well as the arm openings. So it's kind of like a ringer tee almost. And the thread they used for that is purple, so it's still got that purple and green motif, or color scheme, I mean. The jeans, I'll admit, they're not my favorite as far as the fit is concerned, because they're a straight leg, and then they're cuffed, they're folded up, and they're kind of short. They're like high waters, so they're not really my favorite. But I do like the pattern on them. They have like stripes on the one side to kind of like reminiscent of Jack Skellington's outfit in the movie. And then there is, on this side, it's a bunch of Jack Skellington faces as well as jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins. And I bet you if I look carefully, I might find a hidden Mickey somewhere. Oh, there's nothing on the back. So the pattern is only on the front, unfortunately. But looking at this, I'm not seeing a hidden Mickey, unfortunately. But that's okay. This purse that it comes with, this is really cute. This is probably my favorite purse that these come with. It is Zero's doghouse. Like, how stinking cute is that? It's like, so if you remember in the movie, he's got like a tombstone. Wait, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, so I don't know if this actually looks like his tombstone or not, but I thought it was like this, where it looks kind of like a doghouse, but it's his headstone in the graveyard. And like, when Jack Skellington walks by, he wakes him up and Zero comes out through the headstone. Anyway, that's what it reminds me of. And then it has a little bag charm here that is an actual charm, separate piece, and it is Zero. So hold on, I have to zoom it. You have to see this. This is so stinking cute. So here's the bag, and then here's the little charm, Zero. Look at that. I love that it's an actual legitimate charm that is on the purse. That is so cute. And then this has a hinge right here, so I'm assuming this opens. Let's see if I can get it to open. Oh, there we go, yeah. It opens like that. So it is a fully functional purse with it opens and closes. So this one is even more functional than the other ones. You could put stuff in here. That is really cool, loving that. So along with this outfit, we did get some shoes, a necklace, and a second purse. So let me just show you, I wanna show you the necklace first, because this is really cute. It's a black chain, and it's got like a little headstone or tombstone on it. I tried to read it, it's so small, it's hard to read, but I think it just says RIP. It's hard to see with the naked eye, so I don't know if on camera, since I'm zoomed in, if it's any easier to see. But yeah, I think it just says RIP. And I love that the chain is painted black, but then the tombstone is left silver. Here are the shoes. They're these like slides or like platform mules. Not my favorite style of shoe, if I'm being completely honest, but I like the way they're designed with the purple spiral like this. And it does look good with the rest of the outfit. So even though I'm not a huge fan of this style of shoe, it is still giving 90s, and it does, like I said, with the outfit, it's okay. On the bottom of these shoes, by the way, I just see like Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie and everything. I love that little detail. Oh, and there's also 0 on there. And I mean, it's cool because like they could have left that blank. They didn't have to put a cool little print on the bottom of the shoe, but they did, and I like that. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed that I'm not seeing a hidden Mickey, unless if I'm missing it. I found it. Right as I said that, I found it. Okay, so we're gonna look at the dice. Right here, the dice have the little dots, and one of the dots is a Mickey. That's a hidden Mickey right there. That is the quintessential, you know, there's normal dots there for the dice, and one of them just happens to be a little Mickey head with the 3 dots. That's how hidden Mickey should be. Very clear and obvious it is a Mickey, but if you look past, like glance, you're gonna miss it, you know? So I love that. I'm sad that there isn't one in the second outfit, or at least I didn't see one anywhere in the second outfit. Oh, well, I mean, okay, it's not really hidden, I guess. Maybe it is, but there is one right there. There you go. There's a little Mickey right there in between the words on the graphic. So it's and like on the other side is like crossbones. So it could be like a skull and crossbones, but instead they did a Mickey and crossbones. So there's that. So I guess that's a hidden Mickey. This one's more part of the design, and it's just like in a spot where there should be something anyway. I mean, I guess that works as a hidden Mickey. I don't know why I'm debating on what counts as a hidden Mickey or not. But anyway, so that was the second doll. Now we are to my favorite of the 3, the Hocus Pocus doll. She is perfection, and I think to date she is probably my favorite Illy doll. Like, there's been a few that I've been super impressed with, and ones that I definitely love, but I think she is my favorite because even if this wasn't Hocus Pocus themed, I love the design, the outfit, the way she's styled. Everything is just like perfection. So anyway, here she is. She is so cute, and I love that she's a redhead. She's got curly hair. Her hair is really, really soft. Once again, nylon. This is amazing. I'm in love with her hair. It's also really long, because like if you were to like boil wash this and straighten it, it would come down really to her ankles. This is really long hair. Maybe I'll do that for the second one. Like for this one, I'll keep her hair curly because I think it looks really good. But for the other one, maybe I'll, like, because I want to get another one of these, I might straighten the hair. Who knows? That way I can, you know, differentiate them so I'm not just buying 2 dolls and like putting one in one outfit and one in the other. But anyway, so here she is in all of her glory. I want to zoom in and look at her face really quick. She's super cute. I love that she has green eyes. I don't think there's many of the Illy dolls that have green eyes. I think that there is, like green eyes do exist, but in the Illy doll lineup, but I don't, there's not that many of them. So I love that she has green eyes. Her makeup's really cute. It's very subtle, very soft. The only thing is I kind of wish she had freckles, but that's okay. I'm not like upset by it. But I think that adding freckles would just be super cute for her. She does have on top of her head a headband. It is purple, and it has like stars and crescent moons molded to it and painted. So that is shown there. She also has earrings. Her earrings are really simple. They're just little like studs or circles or whatever you want to call it. And then she's got like on this side is a star, and then on this side is a crescent moon. I think it's like upside down, but anyway, yeah, the crescent moon right there. Looking at her outfit, this outfit is so cute. So she's got this cute little camisole. It's green. It has the Sanderson sisters printed on it. Look at that graphic. How cute is that? I love that. And it says, "Gather round, sisters." I can't do the voice right now, but anyway. And then there's like the skull and crossbones. Over it, now this by the way is like that same kind of t-shirt material, which I love that. But over it, this like sweater, cardigan, whatever you want to call it, long coat, cape thing, is fantastic. It is a velvety, like laser cutout, because like it's velvet, but then it's got the cutout of the like, the spider webs and cauldrons and black cats and everything. So it's got all these motifs like hidden in it. There's stars and moons. I wonder if there's a hidden Mickey somewhere. I don't know. I'll have to keep an eye out. But anyway, this is amazing. The fact that it is this, I thought it was just mesh at one point, but it is actual velvet that's been like laser cut to, or not laser cut. I forgot what it's called when they do this, when they make a design in it and they use a laser to kind of to remove the fuzz in certain areas. So the fuzz that's left over creates these designs. But anyway, I love that detail. That is so cute. And then there is like a little thread here that is attached around her finger on both sides. So that way it holds it so the sleeves don't constantly move up. Moving down to her jeans, I love these jeans. Once again, they feel like a chambray, or like, it's like the same material that a denim shirt would be made out of, because it's thinner, but it still looks and feels like denim. Oh my gosh, the dogs are chasing after a fly right now. I didn't know what was going on. That's so funny. Anyway, but there's also like spider webs painted on the top and the bottom right there. Super cute. Also like a wide leg style, which I love the style. And I think the best part about the jeans, and it's not even part of the jeans, it's a separate piece. She has a belt, like a legitimate belt. And it's like a brown, it's plastic, but it looks like a brown leather belt with a golden buckle. The buckle is molded, but it is painted gold, which I love that. And it's really hard to see, but it looks like what's molded on it is like two hands doing magic, I think. I could be wrong about that. The belt, just in case anybody's wondering, the belt does have a closure in the back right here. So it's like most doll belts, but the fact that she has a belt and the belt, like the pants have belt loops that are functional and the belt goes through the belt loops. That is really cool. Love that. Oh, I found the hidden Mickey. So let me zoom back in again. The hidden Mickey is right here, part of these spider webs. So it is right there. Love it. So perfect, because it's just hidden. And if you aren't paying attention, you'll miss it. So that's like the perfect hidden Mickey, but it's very clear that it is a Mickey head, shape. So her shoes are another style of shoe that I personally am not a fan of. I think it works in this context, and I think in real life they're comfortable, so people like them. I think they're ugly, but that's just my opinion. But they are a mule. I think I mentioned the other ones are mules, but they're not. They're like a slide-on sandal or whatever. These are a mule, kind of. I don't know, a clog. It's a clog style. I think these are really ugly, but I love that they have the sole is painted brown, which, by the way, it has little spider webs on the bottom of the shoe. The sole is painted brown, and then the top is a lighter tan. So I love that there's two-tone color. And when she's wearing these jeans, it covers up the back, so it just looks like she's got boots on. So I do like the style with the pants, but with like the short skirt of the second outfit, I wouldn't want to put her with these shoes. I think it's really ugly. I think the shoes are really ugly by themselves, but when they're worn with the pants, it makes sense and it actually looks nice. But overall, I actually wouldn't change these. I actually do like them with this overall outfit. So I'm really happy about it. But this outfit is so amazing. There's no topping it. I don't know. I'd be really surprised if I ever find another ILY doll that I like more than this one as far as this outfit is concerned. I will show you the second outfit. I love this one as well. Especially this skirt is amazing. And I already have an idea for what I'm gonna do with this outfit. So you'll have to keep watching next month, I believe. I'll have a video where I'll show you what I'm gonna be doing with this outfit. But anyway, yeah, I love this outfit. You've got a t-shirt here, and it's kind of like an acid wash or like worn t-shirt with rolled cuffs for the sleeves. And it says, I put a spell on you, with a little cauldron and some sparkles or whatever you want to, like little starbursts or whatever. Super cute. Love that t-shirt. And then I am obsessed with this skirt. It is so cute. It's like a little tartan plaid skirt. There's little black cats all over it. So you got Thackeray Binks on it. Let's see if I can zoom in. There you go. You can see the little black cats in the pattern. And then my favorite part, well, other than the fact that it's purple, I love that it's the kind of skirt where it's like fitted on the top and then flares out on midway through. And then it has the lace here that has that kind of corseted laced thing. It is printed on, but then it's got actual ribbons sewn on the bottom here. And I love that. It's not a functional thing, but it is really cute aesthetically. I really like that. Along with this, oh, I forgot to show these sunglasses. I'll show you these in a second. It's for this doll over here. But anyway, along with this outfit, she does come with a second pair of shoes, or in this case, knee-high boots. I love these. I love this style. Very autumn, you know, like fall season vibes. That's another reason why I love this doll so much. She's very much giving me that like fall season vibes. But yeah, I love these boots, and I think that they go so well with this outfit, the second outfit. Super cute. Oh, did I already show you? Oh, okay. Sorry, I skipped over her purse from her first outfit. Let me show you that really quick, and then I'll show you the second purse. But here's her first outfit's purse, and it's Thackeray. So, and then it does have a little flap here. So once again, it is functional, and it's got this little flap with a little peg so you can actually close it and keep it closed to keep your belongings in there. So love that. But look at the face. So cute. And then here's the second outfit purse. So it says Hocus Pocus. It is a cauldron, and then it's got the strap, and the strap is painted a different color, as well as the hardware on the mold is painted gold. Really cute. This is also technically a functional purse because it has a slit, but I wouldn't want to put anything in here because you'd never get it back out again. So the last thing that this second outfit comes with is a necklace. I love this necklace. It is a gold chain with a pendant that is a crescent moon, and it's got, let's see if I can make it focus. It's Winifred Sanderson flying on her broom for the pendant. I love that. I love that it's painted, so it's like a little easier to see rather than it all being gold. That is so cute. I love that necklace. Okay, and then kind of going back a step to this doll, here are her sunglasses. Oh, I'm gonna try these on. I haven't tried them on. Oh, yes, these are for me. I need sunglasses like this in real life. These are really cool. I love that they're purple frames. So I would love to get some sunglasses with purple frames. Oh, and then there's Jack Skellington on the sides. So here's like a close-up of them. And then on the sides, on the arms, you can see there is Jack Skellington's face on both sides. So those are her sunglasses, and I think these came with her second outfit. So just so you know. Anyway, so those are the three dolls. I am not going to switch them into their second outfits because I want to keep them in their first outfit for my collection. And some of them, like her, she has like the thread wrapped around her fingers, and I don't want to mess it up. Plus, I have so many videos to film. I just don't have time to change them in their outfits. I really need to get going on the next video and everything. But I will do this instead. I am going to hold this doll up. So here's the Maleficent doll in her first outfit. I am going to put on the screen next to it a picture of her in her second outfit. So we've got, here's her second outfit, and then you can see on the side there's a picture of her wearing the second outfit. So you can see the two. Let me know for each of these, let me know in the comments if you prefer their first outfit or their second outfit better. So for Maleficent, this is outfit number 1, and then the one that's on the side of the screen right now is outfit number 2, the second one with the purple hoodie. So let me know. Moving on to the Nightmare Before Christmas doll. So just as a reminder, here she is in her first outfit. And then for her second outfit, I'll go ahead and put a picture of her wearing it on the screen for you. So that is what she looks like in her second outfit. Let me know in the comments, do you like outfit number 1 or outfit number 2 better? And finally, we have the I Heart Hocus Pocus doll. And this is her in her first outfit. And here on the screen is a picture of her in her second outfit. I think they're both really cute. I actually love both outfits, and that's why I want to get a second one, so I can have one in each outfit and then have the extra outfits to restyle some of my other dolls. But yeah, let me know which one is your favorite. Do you like outfit number 1 for Hocus Pocus or outfit number 2 for Hocus Pocus? Let me know in the comments. All right, Seahorse Army, that is going to be it for these 3 spooky season ILY dolls. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I unboxed them and took a look at these new ILY dolls. I'm so happy that the line is continuing. I thought that it was ending. I thought that it was being discontinued. I guess it was just the Disney Store versions that were being discontinued because Jakks Pacific is still making them. Although we need other characters other than Stitch. We have so many I Heart Stitch dolls. I don't mind so much about Stitch. I like Stitch, but I want more characters, more variety. Give us other characters you haven't done before. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go. Let me know in the comments if there is a particular Disney character you would love to see an ILY doll for that maybe hasn't been done or has only been done like once. Who would you like to see another doll made out of? Let me know. But that is it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.